I'm like, nah, bro, I can't let niggas talk down about the city like that. You know what I'm saying? We the one. We really create shit. We really the wave out here.
Atlanta's a whole movement. Like, shout out to the city. Like, so much shit that come out of the city, so much good music, so much good culture and art. You know what I'm saying? Niggas really creating shit out here.
Shout out to all the guys. Shout out to all the guys. You know what I'm saying? They done got rich. They done got healthier. They done grew. They showing us the way. We showing more young niggas the way. Each one teach one. Remember that.
Each one teach one for real.
Each one teach one. If you ain't out here teaching something, what the fuck is you doing?
You said a word.
What is you doing?
Hell yeah, man. Hot box the whip. We already got this bitch smoked out for real, shout God damn, man. Who we got in the whip, man?
Man, you got your boy who made this, man. The one and only, the host with the most, the kid with the goals. I'm the one who really take it whole. Ladies love Trig.
Come on.
But most importantly, who made this? You know what I'm saying? Everybody be asking me, who made this? Everybody want to know who made this. I didn't even wear a mask. I wanted niggas to see my face. I want niggas to know. Because I don't want niggas out here clickbaiting and taking niggas' name. But y'all would be surprised how many, like, undercover fans a nigga got, bro.
Undercover?
Undercover fans. And I say it like this, bro. I really got off Instagram. I really stopped my little consistency movement. It's just like, that shit baffled me, bro. I was really baffled. And I was really, like, took over, like, you know, overwhelmed by how many undercover fans. I'm like, damn.
So what is it? What is it you do? Who made this? Tell these folks what you got going on, man.
Well, Who Made This is a brand.
Facts.
And what we do over here at Who Made This is we take your dreams and we turn them into reality. Now, I started off as a producer, and where I'm gonna end up at, well, only time will tell. But right now, in this very moment, you know, we're gonna call ourselves a musician/artist. We're not gonna put another name on it. We're not gonna add a lot of accolades to it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
If you don't know, go Google me. If you do know, now you know. And if you do know, if you don't know, I hope you know. Because all this shit, it was a dream that we had to really, really lock in and sit down and really be like, all right, this is something we really want to do. I didn't even come up with the name Who Made This. Bantana came up. Shout out Bantana.
Shout out Bantana.
He came up with the name Who Made This. You know what I'm saying? I was tricked. I didn't come up with that either. My brother, who I got in the crib with me, that nigga, shout out Trey. He had got shot and shit. So once he had got shot, that shit kind of like fucked with my head as a young nigga. I was around like 15, 16. So I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna lie, I thought the worst.
That was your first time you saw him got shot?
No, I was in Alabama. He was down here.
For sure. That fuck you up though.
Man, come on, man. You ain't even, you know what I'm saying? You can't even like, he ain't a hop, skipping a beat. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta travel to go see you nigga, bro. You don't know what's going on.
Facts.
Don't know what, you know what I'm saying? You don't know a can of paint what's going on. So you gotta like kind of just sit with that shit and like think the positive shit and think the worst shit at the same time.
Come on.
So I'm like, man, fuck that, bro. My brother paralyzed, bro, from the nipples down. I like the waist. I just say the nipples. But he paralyzed for all jokes aside. And I'm like, my nigga, I'm going to live for you, bro. I'm going to live for my damn self, too. But all that shit you can't do, I'm going to make sure I do it for you.
Is that one of the things that kind of got you into music?
Now, I've been in music. I was already in music before he had got shot. I just ain't have no name. You know what I'm saying? I was going by my government name. Right. And that was like, Metro Boomin is like one of my top inspirations.
Shout out Metro.
So just like going back, listening to Metro, I'm like, damn, that nigga name ain't his government name. But I wanted my shit to be authentic though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to just like go and take some shit and put Boomin behind it. And now I got a piece of this nigga.
Right.
So I really just let God do it.
Yeah, that's the best way to let things happen naturally. You know what I'm saying?
I do that shit. And then as time prevailed, we was able to really cultivate a name. And now we're establishing ourselves as a brand.
For sure.
And we'll be able to market ourselves accordingly and how we should be targeting the right audience, the right people, the right supporters, and just overall having that mindset of being great. Because why stop here when you can keep going?
What they say, horses don't stop, they keep going, huh?
Yeah. Hustlers though, hustlers don't stop, they keep going. But horses, they don't stop neither. They some bad motherfuckers too.
Shout out Thugger.
Yeah, shout out Thug, man. I fucks with Thug. Shout out Vito. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the whole 300. Shout out Mike.
So what's up? What you said producer, musician. What type of music you mainly you making? Like if you had a name like a style or like an artist similar to, or sound similar to.
I really that's what we've been trying to figure out as a team. Who do I like sound like, or who do I like? Cause remember I sent you this song. You said "Destroy Lonely." You know what I'm saying? That was one record, but still like a plethora of records. Cause I got a plethora of records on here, and none of them gonna sound the same. Okay. So who do I sound like? I sound like Who Made This. You know what I'm saying? Who do I favor? An artist that I favor? I don't know yet. I don't think we got to that point yet. I think we still like. I think the fact that we're in Atlanta and we sound like our hometown. Yeah,
Atlanta do kind of got like a distinct sound.
I think we're gonna go with like the Future, the Thugs, you know what I'm saying? I really took, and shout out our other brother, Trey, you know what I'm saying? He just won a Grammy. I really took what that nigga taught me. And so if anything, I would sound more like him than anybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause
I hear it. Shout out Trey.
Yeah, I don't try to mimic Trey, but I'm like, this shit gotta be on high level like Trey shit. So if it ain't on that level, you know what I'm saying? I really don't know how to get to a Future level. I mean, we could listen to his tracks all day and try to make reference tracks. You know what I'm saying? But really actually locking in with an artist as his producer, I actually kind of know how to do him versus a Future. So instead of trying to sound like Future, I just try to sound like Trey. Fair. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll try to go back in and be like, all right, this sounds exactly like that nigga. Let me switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Play with the words, really sit on the lyrics, play with that shit, and just trust in myself.
Nah, for sure.
You gotta trust yourself. You gotta trust yourself and know that you know what you're doing. So I really just put a whole lot of trust in myself, trust in the process, understanding, and I keep learning, bro. So watch them go to YouTube University.
Nah, for sure. Trust your team. Got a pretty good team behind you.
I'm building one. It take time.
How important is it?
It's very important.
For a nigga to have one.
Very important.
Cause a nigga like me, bro, I was trying to do this shit by myself for the longest.
You gotta understand, like, the CEO know how to do the janitor job. That's how he became a CEO.
Facts.
And the janitor know how to do everybody's job. See what I'm saying?
Because he want to move up from being a janitor.
It's not even him moving up. It's him understanding his position. When you understand your lane, you move accordingly. You don't go bigger than the table. You don't think you bigger than the table, all this extra shit. You move accordingly. So, like, understanding how and where people should be, understanding that position could be refilled, that's how you build a team. You can't go based off what you see. You just got to be inspired by what you see. Don't go based off it. Just be inspired. If 50 people told you that you need a team and you inspired yourself to be like those 50 people, that's a different bargain than you actually telling yourself, hey, let me go be like Fred off one of the people. You know what I'm saying? Let me go be like Sandra. What Sandra doing, what Fred do might not fucking work for you.
Nah, for real.
And now you just spent all that time trying to be like somebody that you ain't. So you gotta get inspired and understand the words that I'm saying. I'm saying inspired. That means I took something from you and you inspired a whole nother idea.
Come on.
Not the same fucking idea. It don't count if I just took what you did and I'm doing it now. That's not an idea. That's just me taking what you doing and me doing it. I didn't get inspired by shit.
Right.
I copied you.
Right.
That's copy and paste. So when people look at this, they need to understand that you have to get inspired and use the right terminology. Really taking the idea that somebody else gave you based off of their work.
I feel like that's what all this shit is anyways.
A lot of this shit copy and paste now.
Copy paste, yeah.
A lot of shit, this shit copy and paste.
I always tell a nigga, like, I get that you want to be yourself, but like, sound like a nigga, bro. Like, whoever your favorite artist is, whatever, like, make music and copy that nigga and make music like that nigga until you can't no more. And eventually you gonna end up being yourself. It's gonna be your sound. I feel like when Thug came in the game, he sounded just like Wayne at one point until he just became Thug.
Well, I think him culturally being like Wayne, as far as like the gang shit and and like the selective beats that he was choosing.
I would say, yeah, even the sound of that nigga music was like.
But I would say when you hear like his old studio sessions and you see people be like, yo, this some shit, and I thought this was Wayne, or like whatever the case may be when he was with Rich Gang, you'll look back at that and be like, like I could see where you was going with that, but like you really listen to him, bro, that shit, it just sounds like an elevated Thug. Like then and now, like now sounds like an elevated version of back then. It don't sound like Wayne and then he switched it to Thug. It sounds like that's been Thug. And Thug understood that, hey, I'm a critique my damn self. Let me critique my damn self and be able to like measure through the wormhole to get this new sound, which ain't really new. It's just me being a better version of that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if you really go back and listen to Thug and go listen to Wayne, you be like, okay, there's a lot of similarities here, but he ain't really copying and pasting as much as niggas thinking. And I agree with niggas.
Nah, he ain't copy and paste now. That one thing.
He ain't copy and paste, but I will say that certain songs that he was releasing or he recorded that was videotaped, yeah, those did have like Wayne influences, and they did give off a Wayne vibe. But what I took from it was, damn, bro, you still sound like Thug, like today's Thug.
Right.
You still sound like that nigga.
I feel like that's how you get your own sound.
Yeah, I do too.
I feel like that's where your identity come from. Like,
you gotta trust yourself.
Because if you do, like, if you go back and listen to his music today, and then go back all the way to back, it just sounds like an elevated version of old Thug, new Thug. But I feel like he started with that Wayne sound first, and built off of that.
He did. He definitely got influence. You can hit a lot of the similarities from the beats, from the cadences, from him dressing a certain way. You know, they call it that white boy swag. So they say he had that white boy swag. So it's just understanding who a person is when they first come out. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, you got everybody got like when they really, really step on the scene the correct way. And they like we'll use just trap rappers for example. When they step on the scene the right way, they gonna have the rollies, they're gonna have the Cardis on. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have the buffs. They're gonna have all the drip. They should have the baddies. They should. A lot of you niggas don't. But for today, we're gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt.
A lot of you niggas ain't got the baddies, man.
So when they come correct on the scene, the perception, it hit different.
So you talk, so you say producer. Like what, who's some of your favorite producers in the game right now? They can be like local, ATL or
ATL,
worldwide, no matter.
No matter, let me see. I'm gonna go with some of the homies. Like, I love Golden Boy shit. Every time I hear a Golden Boy beat,
shout out Golden Boy.
I'm like, God damn, Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? I fuss with Golden Boy. Who else? You know I gotta go with Retro. Shout out Retro. I love Retro because he got his own sound. He's like if we got like a Pierre tree, like if we got like a whole trees and we like naming them producers, like that's Metro, that's Pierre. He's on a Pierre tree and he got his own branch.
Okay.
He got his own fucking branch and I like that. And soon his branch will fall and it create a
his
tree.
own, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, so he started off with that Pierre sound.
Yeah, he got
on that.
but it's like it ain't identical to Pierre, but you
can tell. You can tell.
definitely
You hear the
tell.
influence type shit.
You could hear the influence. And he understands the word influence and not copy and paste.
Right.
And it's like, okay, yeah. Who else? I'm trying to think of some of the homies first. Okay. I think Fredo. I love Fredo. I'm tripping Carter Z.
Oh, shout out Carter Z.
I use a lot of Carter Z. I don't know why I say Carter Z first, but Carter Z, I use a lot of him and Golden Boy. I use a lot of their when collabing with other producers. I use a lot of their sounds. Carter Z, for the most part, because he got like that trap element down pat. When he worked with like Big Boogie and them, so it's like you kind of get best of both worlds. Because it's like, do I want to make this a placement or do I want to rap on it? You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with Carter Z. His shit is A1.
No, I fuck with Carter Z too. I know he did a lot of work with Long Way. Pee Wee, shout out Long Way.
Yeah, free Pee Wee Long Way, man. Who else? Let me go into the to like actual like top tier producers that are GOATs. We'll do like
you still talking ATL or this worldwide?
This worldwide.
Yeah,
this worldwide. And Golden Boy, he in LA. He ain't even in Atlanta. He in LA.
Sure.
So worldwide, Metro would be first.
Shout out Metro.
DJ Khaled would be second.
Shout out Khaled.
Yeah. Murder Beats would be third.
Okay.
DJ Durrell, I like his beats.
DJ Durrell.
Who else? I'm gonna go Swiss, Timberland.
Okay. I fuck with Swiss.
Kanye, I have to put Kanye at the back sometimes because he fluctuates.
If we just talking about straight music, I think he's definitely top 3.
He fluctuates because my nigga fluctuates. He's very fluid though. But I got him right now. He gonna be right where I got him at right now. Who else? Black Boy Max. I had to add him. He's a new one, but I watch his shit so much. I'm like, yeah, nigga, you're hard. This is tough. You're tough. This is noodles.
Shout out Black Boy.
Hell yeah, shout out Black Boy. Southside. The whole 808 Mafia.
Yeah. That was a thing. That was a movement.
I love 808 Mafia. Who else? I'm a killer right there. Yeah. Nobody else. Those people I said, I like those people. Metro, I would be first. So, yeah. I don't think, even when I meet him, he's still first. No matter what happens, he's first.
Nah, I fuck with Metro. I remember first time I heard Metro, I think was before 19 and Booming. That was probably, he did some shit with like, he was working with Waka Flocka.
Yeah.
I think like OJ the Juice Man. That's what I think when I first heard him. Because I was really heavy in like the Atlanta mixtape scene back then. It was probably like 2015.
Spin Rilla days.
Yeah. Not even that, live mixtape day.
Live mixtape.
Yeah.
I remember live mixtape. I like, when I was that age, I always was thinking like, damn, when I get older, I can't wait to be on live mixtapes.
Right.
Then as soon as you get like fucking 19,
ready for the shit,
20,
the shit get played out.
That shit just disappears. That shit just non-existent.
I still got the app on my phone. They got it in the app form now, and I be listening to like some of the old mixtapes and shit.
You gotta reminisce. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You might want to feel like you back then, because back then, even the air back then was just better.
Come on.
The nostalgia-ness of it, everything from it, from top to bottom, you know what I'm saying? From A to B, it was just better. But yeah. I love Metro, man. Shout out Metro, man.
Yeah. So who's some artists that you done work with out here in this city? Who you get some music with, man? You know you done kind of move around maybe a little bit.
Man, it's a lot of artists I work with locally. to all the way up to the
Countrywide.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm a little fried right now, so.
Get the hot box the whip, man. We got who made this in this motherfucking shot.
I'm fried, so
we geeked up in it, man. We boss nigga like for real. Back in Atlanta with this shit, man.
There's so many artists in this bitch, bro. As I grow and get bigger, the brand gets bigger, the name gets bigger, I will come out with more like transparency, because it's a lot of bullshit that'll happen that I'd rather speak on before I even shout out. I'd rather shout out producers, because they ain't fucked me over like artists. And it's not like the artist did it per se. It's just the business that goes into what we get ourselves into. And you know what I'm saying? I would say shout out Street Money, like Street Money Bucci's, RP to
shout out Bucci.
RP to Bankroll, RP to Steph.
Shout out 217, my dog.
Yeah, shout out 217. I fucks with bro. I only met bro like one time though. But yeah, shout out him. Like I'd rather just shout out like a lot of indie artists, cause even if I shout out like, oh no, I will shout out Pablo One. That free Pablo One.
Yeah, free one, man. You know free hood, man.
Free blow. He didn't do me dirty, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I ain't saying like a lot of artists.
I feel like a lot of niggas got that nigga sound. Like a lot of these niggas.
Of course. But like the right niggas, it's okay. The wrong niggas, we on your ass. You know what I'm talking about? But the right niggas, it's all right. We ain't tripping about it. Shit, they was there when this shit started. So anything, they just keeping the name alive. They keeping this shit going.
I can dig it.
You gotta stay fluid out here, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the big artists, like the Jack Harlows and the who else? The Gunners, who else? I say shout out the whole 300. I love 300, you know. 300 Entertainment. I love them. I was working with them, still working with them, you know what I'm saying? As far as artists go, I can't, cause the reason why I won't shout out like no artists, because it's too many artists. It's too many. It's too many. And then when we see each other, I'm all cool with everybody. So it ain't like this go get 100 million views and like you never shouted me out. No, it's just like I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I'd rather shout out producers. I love producers. I love artists, but I love producers more. And they should get more of the limelight. I don't know. Maybe we talk about artists and they don't even talk about us. They don't talk about producers. They'll say, I work with this producer. And that's it. I think they think name dropping a nigga in the interview is
taboo.
They like, I did it, bro. I shouted you out in the interview. We good. You're in the interview. Like, I mean, I don't know what niggas be wanting. You ain't gotta shout me out in the interview. My name on the fucking credit. So whenever they go listen to your song, if my name come up in the interview, like, yo, who made this? Who is that? You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you ain't gotta do all that. Cause then it becomes an entitlement thing with other producers. Like, you shout who made this out, you ain't shout me out. So fucking what? You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta like, the notions of producers is getting out more has to be a thing, because if artists, I'm an out-of-turn artist, so I understand a lot more shit. You'd be like, it's too much entitlement going on out here.
I shout out my dogs.
You can shout out your people, but like if you're shouting out your producer solely because he's your producer, nah, bro, that ain't right, bro. That ain't right, bro. I give you props for trying to shine light on, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it becomes an entitlement. Once you realize that, it hit different.
Right.
No one's entitled to shouting no one out. So that shit hit different alone.
I feel like if it happened, it happened.
It happened. Yeah. It's not bad that it happened, but it's the fact that it happened.
Right.
And the next person is gonna want it to happen. That's my whole point. It's the next person. People are too entitled these days.
Gotta kill that entitled shit, man.
It's the entitlement, bro. A lot of people are entitled. So if you a producer out here and you got artists, you don't want your artist to go out here and, because for one, if they do that and you do get shit, now it becomes entitlement on them. I got you those people. I shouted you out in the interview. I'm just trying to save a whole lot of relationships right now. We could save a whole lot of relationships if we just stop this shit. Producers don't want they artists shouting them out in interviews and shit. You could do that. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying, listen, when they do that, don't be entitled. That's an entitlement thing.
Gotta kill that.
No entitlement. I'm a producer. I don't want no artist shout me out. You don't gotta do that, bro. My name is on the credits.
They gonna see it. I think it hit harder when they look a nigga up anyways.
It do.
And then make the connection 2 and 2.
Yeah, but you know you doing shit. You know you a fire producer when they asking for you. Not when the artist brings you up. Man, yeah, shout out my producer Harold, bro. Who the fuck is Harold? Now when we find Harold and we lock in with Harold and we find out months later you and Harold ain't fucking with each other no more. It's like, bro, you be understanding. I'm trying to save a lot of relationships. Just listen to me. Listen to me. You can learn a lot. Entitlement, bro. That's what we can't have. Entitlement.
How long you think it be taking you to cook?
It depends on what you want. What you want? If you
whatever, whatever your forte is, whatever you know what I'm saying.
When it comes to like how long it take, the reason why a producer might say what you want is because, bro, I could just make some shit fast.
I mean, I know. I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? You a producer. You a lot of shit. So you know. We could just cook up in 5 minutes and you be like, all right, that's not what
I tell a nigga was shit.
That's not what I meant.
What type? Name artist. What you want? Something like this, and like that. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of artists don't know what they want.
Nah, facts.
I feel like a lot of artists got
they don't know
feminine
themselves.
energy.
I feel like they don't know what they want because they don't know themselves.
Nah, for real. I feel like a lot of artists got feminine energy, bro.
I'm finna get ready to move this bitch.
Like real feminine energy, bro. Because a lot of artists don't know what they want because they got that energy, you know. When you like, and I'm bullshitting, but I'm also speaking some shit.
I feel like I hate when a nigga get mad at you because they don't know what they want.
What that remind you of? What trait does that remind you of?
I feel like it's a female trait.
It's a female trait, bro. Ain't no way in hell you mad at a nigga because you don't know what you want. But then again, that's what the world be on nowadays. They want you to play mind games and read minds and shit. Telekinesis.
Come on. Nobody have time for that.
Nah, we never had time for that. When it come to how fast I could cook up, if we in the session, I try to keep it under 20 minutes.
Okay.
Like 18, 17. You know what I'm saying? If we doing shit from scratch, I try to keep it under an hour. Cause I want the quality to be there.
Yeah.
If we like got like 10 fucking producers in that bitch, probably like 10, 15 minutes. Cause I really don't give a fuck about the beat like that. You know, there's too many niggas in here.
How you feel about having like 10 niggas in one room?
I love it.
Like 10 niggas on one project.
Yeah, I love it. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Over that.
I don't know what's up with niggas. They stingy with the money. They don't want niggas to eat. I be seeing that shit, bro. Niggas don't be wanting other people to eat. Like, that what's going on in the world. You don't want another nigga to eat. You want all the cookies for yourself.
I feel like
And
it
the
be
crumbs.
that. I feel like it be that sometimes, and I feel like it just be like, cause a nigga like me, I be liking like whole works of art from niggas. Mm-hmm. You do what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll be like, I'll compromise. I'll give him one with like a whole team of niggas on one, and then another project with just me and a nigga, just by ourselves. I ain't give and take like that.
Yeah,
Cause I see both ends of it. Like I see, you know what I'm saying? I see both ends of it.
Yeah. I think we got to get back into the mix of accepting and appreciating music because everything come out so much. It's just like when we was young, and I don't know why niggas be thinking that the market wasn't as saturated, but that shit was saturated as fuck on live mixtapes.
It was. I feel like it's just more and more saturated now.
Nah, it was appreciated. That's the difference. The depreciation went down. That's what niggas don't talk about in these interviews. How much niggas don't appreciate the art no more.
Niggas don't.
Why? Because you can make it so fast. It's just like if you could grow your own weed or you can make your own drugs in the snap of a finger. The depreciation of that drug goes down.
Come on. Oversaturated market.
If you could go get money off a tree, the depreciation of money continues to go down.
It's called inflation.
Even the inflation, like the reason why you gotta think about it, a lot of people in the black community, we have a lot of mantras that we look at and see that allows us to deal with the low energy vibration of money. If I take a stack of fucking ones and throw them at a whole bunch of females and at their ass at that, we degrading the money, bro, because they got to pay the money off the floor.
Come on.
The money that they were just stepping on, twerking on. I mean, all that ass juice and all that vagina on them, all that shit is on the fucking money.
So as a man of high class, what the fuck I look like carrying around some woman? Which I need the 20, 50s better. Some shit y'all ain't gonna make look like no bullshit.
Even then, all that shit getting thrown. Nigga ain't gonna throw a whole bunch of 100s and 50s and 20s, but when he do throw them, they still end up in the same spot the ones in, on the floor.
Straight bullshit.
So the appreciation of money has for surely went down. And I feel like where the depreciation of crypto will be like how money is now, but later in the future. The reason why crypto ain't like that now is because niggas know that they could lose it in the snap of a finger.
Yeah. I feel like once the security come with it, then more people gonna try to hop on the wave.
They know that if they don't really take care of they crypto, they can really lose that shit.
That shit.
So it's like the depreciation is there, but it ain't went down. It's there, but it ain't went down. It's gonna start. It's gonna start to fluid because NFTs. It was a digital collectible.
You don't feel like
a non-fundable token.
I feel like NFTs could have been a thing if niggas would have used it the right way. I mean, it still could be.
Depreciation. It's still all forms back to depreciation. Yeah. We depreciate a lot of shit, bro, so it don't last that long.
Cause niggas be pumping and dumping. Rug pull. If niggas wouldn't have rug pull NFTs, then I feel like more people would have want to fuck with it.
No, we gotta get into appreciating music more and just like understanding where we want to go as far as the future. You know what I'm saying? And being open, bro. Like I see a lot of people that's big A-listers, B-listers, C-listers, and they're not as open as you might think. Like we just gotta be more open, bro. And if you are A-lister, B-lister, C-lister, and you watching this shit, bro, collab with more fucking people. It don't gotta be new artists. It don't gotta be people that ain't never done music before, bro. Just collab with your homie, bro.
And make meaningful shit when you collab.
Yeah, like collab, bro. Like let's get back to collabing. I feel like a lot of new artists done fucked up the wave for a lot of newer artists to come on to fuck with a lot of the people that's already on because how they transition themselves, how they move, it's a little weird, a little wanky and shit. But don't stop collabing, bro. A lot of my childhood is based on fucking collabs.
Remixes with 100 niggas on the
Come on, bro. This shit is wild how when we do collab,
you don't even do that no more.
Nah, it's weird. It's like niggas gotta get on just to get a collab from a top tier artist.
I feel like all this shit controlled now.
I mean, it's for surely controlled, but the people that's controlling it need to not control it no more. Like, and I ain't saying they need to stop. They just need to like. Sometimes it's good to just give shit a break and like let shit go back to how it was.
I feel like life do that anyway.
They do.
People eventually do that shit anyway, I think.
Cause ain't no way in hell we went back to baggy clothes. So niggas ain't finna
I
say.
ain't think baggy clothes are ever gonna come back.
Yeah.
Right the fuck back.
You know what? You can't tell me that niggas ain't finna sit here and repeat some shit. I'm just saying that we do it. Like, you see how weird baggy clothes is? I'll wear some of that shit, but not all that shit. But you see how weird it is, right? The music gonna come back same way, same full circle moment, but it's gonna come back a little weird though.
Yeah.
And I ain't against that. I wanted to come back a little weird. I'm just saying, allow these folks to do this shit without y'all foot up their ass. Like, this shit gotta be somewhat authentic because it's just losing its grip slowly, day by day.
I feel like everything
Inch by
evolves.
inch.
You appreciate, like you said, they come back, but just gonna be a little weird. Like, it's the same, it's just evolved into a new. It had to go around to some different shit to come back to the same shit to be some new shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You gotta grow. You gotta grow. You gotta study. You gotta learn, comprehend. You gotta actually apply what you done learn and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we gonna grow. A lot of these young ends,
YN
young ends.
getting ruthless, boy.
Come on, man. Instead of a YN, why not a YM, a young man?
Come on.
I don't want to be that guy, but let's be that guy.
Let's talk to him.
No, for real though, because I feel like their generation slow. It's stupid. It's just like they fucking bro. I'm sorry. That's the perfect word for these niggas, bro. The perfect word for you niggas is that R word, bro. And what it is that they don't want us to say the R word to the white people. That's wrong, right? Because, like, I guess some whole JEWS type shit be going on. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? They're bro, because, like, a lot of this, and you can bleep it out, but a lot of this shit shouldn't be happening, bro. And it be crazy because these niggas be having their dads and they be having their dads in their life and shit. And they mama, and they still be going down the wrong path. I be like, yeah, this shit, bro. Once again, you gotta bleep this shit out because this is what these niggas is, bro. It don't make sense. We can't give credit, and we can't let niggas eat where they shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't let niggas do that, and we can't be the jurors and the executioner. So we gotta choose which one we gonna be.
Niggas just gotta go and do the right thing.
I don't like these YNs because they won't pick a struggle. I don't like these YNs. They won't pick a goddamn struggle. Damn, nigga, pick a struggle. What are you doing?
Niggas be scamming.
These niggas do everything, bro. You be like, damn, nigga. Just for you to walk out, they got a Hellcat. You be like, nigga. You be like, you ain't even, do you own this? No, I stole it. You be like, oh my gosh. You got on the designer head to toe. You got a blick with a switch. You in a Hellcat that's stolen. You got thousands of dollars on you.
I feel like
I'm going home, but I have to go to sleep now. Nigga, that's a long day.
I feel like we can do it through the music. I think it'd be done. Like, just, it gotta be done through
We gotta start putting, like, I don't understand why belt the ass ain't, like, why that shit ain't a thing no more. That's why I said niggas gotta pick a struggle. You can't be out here killing niggas and you ain't never got your ass whooped.
You ain't got your ass whooped.
That don't make sense, bro. You ain't never been through shit.
Hell nah.
Like, imagine getting your ass whooped with an extension cord for something that you ain't even do for another nigga actions. That make you a switch right there. Cause like, what the F is wrong with you niggas in this house?
Right.
But nah, these niggas can't even fucking, but these niggas get yelled at the wrong way from a blick. Oh my God, you niggas so sensitive, bro. And then what's crazy is I think the black community more sensitive than the white community sometimes.
Oh no, that's definitely a fact.
Cause it's like, bro, ain't no way in hell we be sensitive over this shit, bro. Like, but we really supposed to be cool cut and relaxed about shit, like, and like not let shit get under our skin unless it's really disrespectful. And then we supposed to tear the house down to allow niggas and the other patriotic people to know that this is how the fuck we get down. But we gonna go back over here remaining cool because we not violent people. But if we choose to be, trust me, we can wake up and choose violence, and that would be the worst day on earth for everybody.
I feel like niggas done that before.
They did it the right way though when they did it.
Yeah.
Those people you talking about, they did it the right way. When we do it, unfortunately, we got a lot of people that don't like to listen.
Come on.
Because they don't like to get told what to do. Because, when we was growing up, a lot of people say, you ain't my mama, you ain't my daddy. But they don't even hit you with that shit no more. They just blit. Brrr, Swiss cheese. It's over with.
Talking. Niggas, I feel like niggas don't know how to talk.
Nah, these niggas don't know how to talk, bro. It's their parents' fault, bro. A lot of these parents, a lot of this shit. Like, bro, I was over on Old Nat. I ain't gonna say where I was on Old Nat, but I was on Old Nat.
Shout out to the net.
And what's crazy is this young man is YN, bro. I'm a YN, but this nigga a real YN. He's an actual YN. I'm just a YN. He's a real YN.
Shout out.
I'm talking about this shit crazy. The young man, bro, is like, he's in jail right now for a long time. Probably won't get out. And if he do get out and see this, he know what the fuck I'm talking about. Cause it's like, we had this conversation before you go ahead and did what the fuck you did. You know what I'm saying? And he got both his parents. And they stay together.
Nah, they ain't got nobody. Well, he probably got siblings, but
I mean, it's a sad situation all around. But I blame them.
yeah, man, it gotta be some more belt to ass.
They gotta. It ain't enough belt to ass out here, y'all.
Outside.
It ain't enough belt to ass. Bro, I got a whooping probably like 6 times out of my life. But look, listen, it was the worst 6 times ever though, bro. Like I don't know what's up with you niggas that had to get a whooping like 20, 30, 40 times. It registered to me quickly. Like I got that shit registered to me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I feel like
Let's not go do that.
Like, different. That ain't working.
Bro, these niggas is different, bro.
I would say niggas just be different. Some niggas be on the spectrum and they don't even know it. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
No, for sure. It just, they never get the care and attention, you know what I'm saying? The proper care and attention that they need for real, you know?
No, I understand.
And they don't know, how to deal with certain situations. So belt ass don't work for certain niggas and they still be psyching out, spazzing out, you know?
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't today years old when I found out that you could still get belt ass put on you. See, that's why I love grandmas, because grandmas don't put an age limit to when the belt ass stop. Mamas do. Mamas be like 18, 19, I can't whoop him no more, he too big, he doing rah. Grandma be like, bro, bring me that damn switch.
Come on, because she knows she gonna, come on.
After you go turn my collard greens off, come back right here.
I feel like life has a funny way of giving belt ass anyway.
Like now, because God done looked down and was like, this wasn't had, like I didn't have to go and do this. Like, so he had to damn near create something while we was asleep to make sure that every time niggas do something, they get belt to ass. Cause it's just like, hey bro, normally you get whooped for this shit. That shit get you right. Whoop, I'm telling you, belt saved a lot of, saved our generation.
No, save me.
That shit,
I know right from wrong.
Man, what? I ain't play with my folks. I'm like, that shit hurt.
Come on.
When, hey man, RIP to everybody that, got mental problems that, took their life and shit. But I couldn't do that shit, bro. I said that shit, that shit hurt. Dying hurts, you guys. Stabbing yourself hurts. So, take it from me. This shit ain't no joke out here. Don't you argue with niggas in 2025, 2026, 2027, 2040, 2052, 2060. You might get hit with a ray blaster in 2060.
Just remove yourself from the situation. Keep pushing.
Like, you ain't even got no soul because they got soul snatchers by then. All I'm saying is don't be out here being a YN, bro, because these YNs is different. They not like us. I'm a YN, but, I got sense. And there's no way you'll get me to, do half the shit we been doing.
Hot box the whip, man. Kid with the cam. We in this bitch. We got Who Made It.
Hell yeah, man. We in this bitch lit.
Got my boy finna cook up. What you finna cook up for these folks, man?
I don't know. I think my shit froze, bro.
For real?
Look.
Hey, what's the latency like? Is it fucking, you playing, you responding?
I don't know. This shit not.
So, what's your, you got any, like, what's your most memorable, like, session with a nigga? Favorite session or whatever. Some funny shit. Some weird shit. Yeah.
I think the first time I met Street Money Bucci, them niggas had like 13 like fucking guns in that bitch. And then
I bet you was out there on Snakeway.
Yeah, with Mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Chrome.
Yep, Chrome.
Yeah.
Shout out Chrome. I got songs with all them niggas. But anyway, I'm up here, like, I just walked in. Mud had told, shout out Mills Runner. He told Mills something. I don't know what he told Mills, but Mills told that nigga Chrome something. That nigga Chrome didn't fucking listen. Like 5-10 minutes later, 20 fucking niggas come in. Each nigga had a stick. I was like, nigga, fuck, this a lot of niggas with sticks, bro. Fuck, man. My anxiety started flaring up and shit. The nigga told me, he was like, here, hold this. I'm like, nigga, this a chopper. He was like, yeah, I gotta go in my bag real quick. I'm like, all right. I'm sitting there waiting for him to go in his bag. That nigga left the room. I got nervous as fuck. I'm like, just stay here. Don't panic. You can't leave with his gun because it's his gun. He might think you're trying to steal it. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, fuck me. What do I do?
That was your session you was working in? Like, that was what you?
No, that was Mill's session. Okay. I was just supposed to get some beats off, and what the fuck happened? Nigga, my heart started racing. My stomach and ass was connecting. I wound up giving the nigga stick back. I just sat in the room, bro. Yeah, I sat in the room. Fuck y'all. What would you do?
Some wild shit.
Nah, you fuck that.
So what, when it comes to your craft and everything,
damn,
like, you where you want to be? And if not, what you think you can do to get to the next level?
Yeah, I think I'm where I want to be. You know, we can't.
For sure.
We can't be them type of people. We gotta wait on God. It's all God's time. As long as you don't give up. I've been doing the same thing since I was 14.
I did that.
I've had the same plan, followed through, went to college. I did the whole nine. I've been through majority of every feeling there is when it comes to being a musician. So it's just all about being consecutive, being consistent, I mean, and having good consecutive days where you work and produce good quality music, really link up with good quality people, learn from them, learn from your past.
Oh, for sure.
Just keep overall building like that. I know I get there when the time is right. You know what I'm saying? It's all about divine timing. All right, so are we good? Hold on. Can we move? I think we good. That shit was really tripping, bro. Back to back. Back to back for you folks.
Man, you always welcome back in the whip, man.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, kid.
Nah, I appreciate you, dog.
I'm hot. I just made a beat for y'all.
Yeah, man. With the quick cook up, man. Hey, let them know your socials and everything, man. Let them know where they can find you at.
They can find me everywhere at Who Made This with 2 O's. Once again, that's Who Made This with 2 O's. WHOOMADETHIS. You dig? Come chill out with the game. You know what I'm saying? Come to the hometown. Ask about me. We here. We coming up. We growing. We always growing. I appreciate you, kid.
Yeah, I appreciate you, my guy.
You know what I'm saying? For letting me cook up today. You know what I'm saying? If you want more of this shit, holla at kid.
I will deliver.
If you need more of this shit, holla at kid. If you need an interview in a whip while smoking weed, called the Hot Box, holla at kid.
Hell yeah. Y'all know y'all can follow me on Instagram at Tsunami Hotbox. My personal at OMG Kid with 2 eyes. Check us out on YouTube at the Tsunami Entertainment Company, man. And we are just like that. My dog.